Hey everybody, sorry I was late starting today. Small issue. Had to deal with. Red Moogle has a headset on backwards.
I do?
Yep.
I've got my...
That's how I know.
Yeah. I
See,
can still hear.
she doesn't care.
I don't care.
She doesn't care. What do you think to my opening screen? Do you like it? I think it's kind of cool. I would like to point out, I would not want to live in either of those two buildings, the big tall ones that are just going past the screen now.
Or work.
Or work, simply because there is landing pads between them. Can I come out of this place? Can I please? Can I please? Boop. Boop. No. No, it's not going to let me. Okay, let's try this again. How about now? Can you come out now? Thank you. Oh, boy. Right. Let's go find some people to fly with. My challengers have arrived. That was nice. Thank you very much. I have two. I have two challengers.
Do ya? That seems excessive.
Yes, I have one that is built for taking out big Thargoids and one that's built for taking out small Thargoids.
Okay, so you've got to figure out what you're going to look for before you go and look for it.
Basically, yeah.
That's not going to get complicated at all.
Not in the slightest. I think my e-cigarette's dying. That's fine. That's okay. I'm not upset about that at all. Not upset about that at all. Hello, Mr. Hammer.
Hey.
Right. What size Thargoids are we going for?
Well, things have not gone according to what I've seen on previous YouTube videos. Keeping your heat really low,
Yeah.
they'll still shoot at you.
Oh, of course they will. But I'm not bothered about that. It's more about the overheating from the massive amounts of heat I'm generating.
Well, is it just the two of us?
I think so. I don't think anyone else is joining us today. I think the rest of them are all faking injury and stuff. So, do you want to go after small targets or big targets?
Well, I'm going after small ones already anyway, but if you want to go after a Cyclops later, we can certainly give it a try.
That's fair enough.
Had good luck trying to solo them yet.
No, that's fine. Don't worry. But it's just I've got two different ships. One for dealing with small targets, one for dealing with big targets.
That would make a difference then.
Usually would. So, if we go for some small targets, I'm okay with that. I will get the fly swatter out of storage. For the fly swatter is built with the turreted weapons.
Yep.
Alright, I'm launching, bud. Probably should actually do my fire groups as well. That might be a good idea. Huh? Sorry, bud?
Turn the wing beacon on, that's all.
That's probably a good idea as well. Also, don't have any limpets on board, because I forgot them.
Threat 8. How about no?
Yeah, maybe we'll do that later. You know, once we've warmed up.
Four. That's more like it.
target. Cool. Alright. What am I looking for?
Probably just my
Wing signal. Gotcha.
I'm about to drop into a threat 4.
You're on the other side of the thing to me.
Okay.
So bear with me, bud. You're only about
No worries.
1.17 light seconds away, but unfortunately, I'm going to be flying through a debris cloud.
That's okay. We'll catch you next one.
No, that's cool. I'm on my way. I'll be there soon. I'll just have to drop in too close and then fly through the ring and then come out the other side. There's some nice coloured rocks I like.
Here they come.
Come on. On my way. So coming in on you now, buddy.
One down.
Coming in on you now. I take it you're in the fight already.
Yeah. It'll be a little hot when you get here, but not bad.
One down.
Two. Looks like there's just one left.
Gotta say, I'm liking this build. Taking out small ones, it's brilliant.
Yep.
Bear with me 1 second, just gotta build some limpets. Although I'm running out of iron. Surprising.
Did you forget your limpets, babe?
I forgot my limpets, sweetie. Right, go clean my ship.
Yep, I had to do the same thing.
Thank you very much, little limpet. We like you. out there. Wreckage components. Well, they could be useful, I suppose. Apparently someone wants to talk to me, Red.
Apparently so, babe.
I'm sure it's no way important or anything. Oh, might want to deal with that. Might want to deal with that.
One moment, everyone.
Just another thing that's been added to the...
Real life has gotten in the way of spaceships again.
I mean, come on!
Drone error. Deploy cargo hatch.
Oh, there you go.
Cargo scope deployed.
Part of the issue that was stopping me from going live earlier on has just come back and it's like, hey, just leave me alone. There you go, dealt with. Just a bit of quick bit of like writing of stuff, and we can get back to things. So how's your condo handling?
It's doing alright. The shard cannons make quick work of the scouts. When you can land a hit, obviously the AX multi-cannons with the turret version have, it's a lower damage but more time on target.
Yeah.
So they'll make quick work of them. Still trying to work out how to handle the big guys though. I can tick it off pretty well and get through the first heart, but then I can't seem to stay on it long enough to get it to the second one before the swarm turns hostile and starts torpedoing my ship.
Cool. Okay, so well, my other ship's got flat cannon on it.
Yeah, I have one on here too, and I have to start taking time out of the big guy fight to thin out the swarm.
Yeah.
Because in their initial state, they don't do that much damage, but once they start going kamikaze, it's all over.
Yeah, they tear through your stuff, don't they? Alright, well, lead on, sir.
Find something else.
Frameshift drive charging. 4, 3, 2, 1.
That's that threat 8. How about not?
Alright, come on. Give us something to work with. Alright.
I've also been dropping into the emission sites when they show up and collecting bits.
Yeah? Makes sense.
Even got a data mine wake exceptions from private beacon.
Ah!
Which
Okay,
I
I've
don't
got
think I've ever
weapons
had.
fire, medium, weapons fire, convoy dispersal. Convoy dispersal. We like, yeah, famine or something. Okay, medium. That's a 6. That's an 8. That's a 9. I have to say no to all those. Maybe later we'll come back for one of those. That's another 9. It's a 7.
No shortage of nasties here. They're just really big ones.
5. 5's the lowest I've seen so far. 6. 7. Jeez. Another 5. They really don't like us.
Here's a 4.
Oh my god, we've got loads over here. 6. 8. Yeah, these ones were really far out. They're like clustered over way away.
Someone said he found a 4.
Yeah, I heard. I'm just trying to tag as many as I can. I finally found a 4, but it's a bit of a trek, so call it. I'm locked on you.
3 megameters. 2.5. 2.
Well, you're only
1.5.
a
Dropping
few less.
Now.
Yep, I just lost you because it shot past you. You dropped right in front of me. It's no problem. I'm looping. Get back here, little beep.
One.
Yeah. Two.
Target destroyed.
You take one, I'll take the other.
Got it.
Caustic damage detected. Target destroyed.
He's gone.
Target destroyed.
Nice.
Alright, just go launch the decontamination limpet.
Taking damage. Programming limpet drone. Caustic substance neutralized.
And I'm out of limpets. That is so much fun. This ship is so much easier at taking down those flying bugs.
Yeah. The turreted AX.
Decontamination
Beautiful for
method
that.
successful.
Yeah, I've also, because you on the small points you can't have the AX weapons, I've loaded it with the advanced multi-cannons,
Ah.
or the experimental multi-cannons, whatever they're called,
Error. Deploy
and they are really good at kind of being that bridge between multi-cannons and AX weapons. Cool. At least we're getting some bits now. Biomechanical conduits, that works. Weapon parts. Yeah. Biomechanical conduit scan. Back into the fight.
Frame shift drive charging. 4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
Okay, I've got a non-human signal source threat 4, but it's 7,000 light seconds away. See if we can find something closer.
That's a bit far.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Looking for something a bit closer. Just a bit.
Maybe a little bit harder. You seem to be smashing through these guys.
Yeah, the thing is that the ease and everything is not relative to the numbers. We've been on jobs where it's been like super easy. Yeah? And other jobs which are like, oh my god, this is ridiculous.
Okay.
Okay, got one.
Alright.
Distance is 0.2 light, 0.2 light seconds. Right behind us.
Swing around and follow you.
Come on. There we go. No idea how much money I've already made off this, but so far this has been a hell of a lot more profitable than last week. Alright. Already on me. Going down, buddy. You may as well just accept it and let me finish shooting you. Bye bye, buddy. Next! Down to 10%. Oh, we got a custom missile involved. Warning, dead Thargoid detected.
Target destroyed.
196, pal. Repairing.
Program
if you don't mind, but I'd like to go back and pick up some actual limpets rather than.
Contamination limpet successful. Limpet run
No, that's fine.
Plus, I'd like to know how much we've done so far. 'Cause I've got a few kills out of this. Actual my freaking kills.
Every one of these is worth 40k, so.
You almost got. Well, you might maybe get the money back.
Oh, apparently they're willing to give me 400 credit in bonds.
cargo seal protracted.
Alright, back to Artemis Lodge then.
See you there?
Yeah,
Want a drink, mate?
I would love a drink, Red. If you would be so kind.
Not comply. Frame shift drive charging. 4, 3, 2, 1.
You could really do some serious cash on this. Taking down these small ones, you can make some serious bank. Actually thinking about doing a bit of change to my build on this. Doubt that this station will have what we need, but might be worth having a look.
The stations out here are trash.
Oh yeah, but I'm just thinking it might be worth taking a look, see if they can do it. What the absolute hell? Drop me out 776 kilometers from the station.
Oops.
Frame shift
Yeah.
charging.
Ah, and it dropped me in the middle of the rocks.
Of course it did.
Okay.
Nope.
Left.
It's refusing to drop me in the station.
Twister.
What the absolute hell? It's literally refusing to drop me at the station.
Charging. 4, 3, 2, 1.
Yep, 65 clicks out. You're 50 clicks away from me. You on the far side of the station? Or closer to me? I think you're closer to me, aren't you?
Well, I was kind of in the back quarter, so I had to come up and
Thanks, Fred.
basically just get within 7.5, and then I'd let the smuggle down.
Oh, me too. Just get close enough, but I'm still 50 odd kilometers away from it. Would not let me get close to the station. Eventually dropped out 65 kilometers away.
Why not?
Don't
Bug?
know. No idea. I'm just wondering if Frontier doesn't like me anymore.
You've never thought they liked you, mate.
That's true. Tell you, if this build actually works, I will be engineering the living hell out of it. Which it seems to be working. I do want to make just one tiny change. And by tiny, I mean huge.
Of course.
It's kind of like my tiny change that I needed to do to the base in 7 days.
Oh my god.
Just a complete base redesign.
Yep.
It's tiny change. Just a complete base redesign. I would do if you'd let me dock at your freaking station. Alright, come on. Excellent. I'm in docking range.
Automated docking initiated.
Son of a beep. Oh boy. Hey Hammer.
Hey.
Did you dock?
Yeah.
Must have been so nice getting dropped much closer. I do love the detail on these stations.
I might have gotten off at the wrong bus stop, but they gave you the wrong line.
Yes, they literally gave me the wrong freaking place. Alright, I'm doing a quick dock turnaround, see if I can do a quick change on the build. If I can, brilliant. If I can't, no problems, and then I'll be out again, okay?
Okay. 8. That's a no.
Maybe towards the end of the stream.
Ships on the ground. Perform landing checklist.
If the viewers would like to watch us go boom,
Yes, they do.
then yes, that can be arranged. Go to the missions. Mine.
Can I get... Okay, cargo racks, no. They do have repair limpets, brilliant. Okay. But their cargo racks are terrible. Could put the shield cell in there instead. Could be worth it. Can't do it right now. Which kind of sucks.
Cargo hold at maximum capacity.
But for next week, yes.
Yes.
For next week, absolutely. Maybe even midweek scout hunting myself. On my way out.
Detachment complete.
Didn't even do my bounties or anything, so I completely forgotten. But I was in a rush. Hey, it's fine. We'll get it next time. Fire groups. Yeah. Alright, let's find Mr. Hammer.
I just dropped into an encoded emissions site, so I'm collecting parts, so.
Okay. Or I'll go find another job. No problems. Still, that's locked, really.
Frameshift drive charging. 3, 2, 1. Engage.
Sure. Found me some lovely, lovely emissions that are going to work towards blowing stuff up. That's a medium 5. That's a medium 5. You're not being very helpful here, computer. That's a medium 6. That's a 9. It hates me. It really hates me. Sixes, not helpful. Oh, got a 4. How far away? Does it tell you how far away it is? Oh, 1,322 light seconds. Apparently. It's got to be something closer. Eight 8,000 light seconds. $4,000. Finding lots of 4s now, but they're all way out.
I just stumbled on a high-grade emissions. I'm going to drop into that.
Go for it.
Unless you want it.
Nah, it's fine. I'll go high grade emissions hunting later, mate. Don't worry about it. That's another one. 1,200. 1,200 out. Oh, that just popped up. That's a 5. Clear all these because they're doing my nutting. Give me some lovely alien signals. Well, that was alien signal. It was not what I was looking for. $9,000? Really? $2,500. Threat 5. I'm not finding any close by, mate. they're all really far out. Found something?
Just circle back to the high grade, hoping when I pop out something will be closer.
Cool.
Oh, proto-radiolic alloys.
Proto-radiolic alloys. Oh, there you go. Fleet carrier right in the freaking belt. That really helps. Don't die.
Nah,
We need you alive.
just didn't get to my mute button fast enough.
Don't die, Hammer. I don't want to have to give the job back to Mikey. He expects to be paid.
Wait, is it salary?
I was waiting for someone to catch on to that. Said he expects to be paid. Didn't say he would be paid. Although I can just give him apple juice and he's happy, to be honest with you. So. Freaking fleet carriers absolutely everywhere. We should definitely bring the noobs down here for some Thargoid training.
Yeah, the scouts seem to be tame enough that
Easy enough to deal with. Just getting with turreted AX weapons like me, it'd be fine. I'm seriously not finding anything, but nothing close anyway.
yeah. My board's clear too. I'm gonna jump out of the system and come back.
Yeah. Got one more here. That's a high. Yeah, likewise. Jump to Maya.
Frameshift drive charging. Four, three, two,
And a quick loop-de-loop. Actually, we could try and Maya or Astrothrope, see what we can find.
I actually jumped to Asterope and there's a lot of signals here.
Alright, cool. I'll jump to you then. I went to Maya.
See if any of them are worth it.
It's only a short hop for me, so I'll come to you.
Weapons fire.
frameshift
Weapons
drive
fire.
Bow, 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 bow.
Okay, something's going on here, but it's not alien involved. Ceremonial comms. Okay. Weapons fire, distress call, funeral.
That seems to be the signal source, not the Thargoid area of the scan. Signal source is bottom, like right down the bottom left of the scan range, and then it Thargoid is just a little bit up from that. At least that's the way I always thought it worked.
Okay, pair of threat 7. How about no? There's a 4. About time.
There's a 5. 6. 6. 8. Dear God, so many stacked on top of each other. This is stupid. I've got a 4. It's 79 light seconds.
No, I'm at one that's 1.5 from me now, so.
Yep, lead the way. Just gotta get you locked in. I'm on you.
Okay.
You're 55 light seconds away from me.
Okay, I'll hit the brakes.
Don't hit them too hard. I'm now pushing 5C and accelerating, so...
You're behind me.
There you go, I've just passed you.
Yep.
I'm driving a bit of a smaller ship than you, mate. It's got a bit more thrust to weight ratio on light speed.
Indeed.
Alright. I'm looping. Hope everyone's good in Twitch and YouTube land.
And here they come. Oh, there's a bunch of them.
Oh, good, because I'm coming in quick. 0.1 light seconds out.
Mikey's posting pictures of Easter eggs.
Of course he is.
Yep.
Dropping in now. Wow, there's a few. Just freaking die. One down. Don't care about the caustic damage right now. Care about introducing my newfound friends here who are trying to shoot my other friend in the butt to some serious AX pain. That's 2. Three. Actually having fun here. Oh, you're gonna play like that, are you? Got the one that's shooting at you, mate. Keep on that one. -4. Damn, that was fun.
Yep.
Caustic substance neutralized.
Well, they knocked my shields down, but that was totally worth it.
Liquid drone error. Deploy cargo hatch. Cargo scope deployed.
How'd you do out there, bud?
Not as good as you. The Anaconda isn't as maneuverable, so it's not
No.
easy to get the scouts as your ship is.
And the AX weapon makes it a lot easier.
Yeah. You're definitely kitted out for scout hunting. This is more Cyclops, I think.
Yeah. Well, if you want it, I can go get my other ship, and we can go for a bigger target.
Yeah. I'm still holding good. It's just that fight roughed me up a little, so I'm going to go back to the station.
Are you going to stay in system?
That's right. We're in. Oh, there's a station here. I can go.
Yeah. Well, I could. I'm at 77, so I could use a patch. So. So which station is it?
Copernicus Observatory.
Ah, got it.
Cargo suite retracted. Frameshift drive charging. 4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
Because I didn't realise I was so close as I was, and this thing accelerates really fast when it's got no gravity well nearby. And Copernicus station is so far out, you actually don't need to get 1 megameter in order to get to it. Which is interesting.
Recon, Romeo Alpha Zero. We are happy to have you, Commander. Please note that all station services are at your disposal. Request approved. Please head directly for Bay 18. You are approved for automated docking.
Scum detected.
Just lots happening today then. Ah, cool. Considering the fact there was nothing yesterday for you.
Different websites.
Ah. Oh, this is a much different colouring. I'm used to the Artemis place, which is all nice greenery and everything. This one is much more industrial and red.
As long as you can get ship repaired and limpets, you're good.
Mm. So I might want to check out their thing and see if they've got anything decent for me to eat. Alright, let's see if we can hand these suckers in.
Docking complete. Grind crew dispatched. Station services are at your disposal.
Contacts. Nothing on there. Combat bonds. 640. Confirm.
Incoming message.
Nothing on bounty vouchers. Okay, nothing spectacular.
Hey, Nate.
Hey Nate, how you doing, buddy? Let's hope these guys have some decent stuff. Because I need to just change a little bit on my ship, just a little bit. Nothing massive. Just a couple of little tiny changes. Alright, do you have anything in the 6 range? You do, sort of. You have cargo racks to that size. I can live with that. Now, do you have... fuel transfer, hatch breaker, do you have any... Sindri, thank you for the chair, buddy! Fuel transfer. Do you have any repair limpets? You do! This is good.
Do you want to hear a terrible joke?
I would love to hear a terrible joke.
Why didn't the sun go to college?
No.
Because it already had thousands of degrees.
Yeah. Yeah, I was thinking something very similar, my friend. Just something. Oh, that's terrible.
Happy Easter to you, Sindrin.
Happy Easter to you, Sue Sindrin.
I mean, you could hear my favourite joke,
Go on.
but I have to be on camera to do it. But unless Rival wants to do it for me, he
No.
knows what my favourite joke
No,
is.
no, it's fine. You come on, do it.
Oh, it's terrible, but
It-
it's my favourite.
It's absolutely freaking terrible.
Right. This is just for Sindrin,
This is just for Sindrin, is it?
pretty much.
Okay.
So, and you have to be my opposite. So, boop, 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 boop. How does an elephant ask for a sticky bun?
God. I told her this one.
You gotta do the.
You want me to do it?
No, you
Okay,
have to go.
I-
How does an elephant ask for a sticky
I
bun?
don't know. How does an elephant ask for a sticky bun?
Can I have a sticky bun, please?
I told her that.
It's so good.
That's my sister's list of jokes. You know that, right?
I know.
Like, what is blue and sponge like? Blue sponge.
Look, I have the sense of humour of a 10-year-old. If
Well,
that.
yeah, you find me attractive.
That's sense of humour and attractiveness. Two very different things.
I can do repair limpets. That's good. Can I do collector limpets as well? Oh, God. Can I do collector limpets? I've gone out the wrong screen. You've completely blown my brain here, Red Moogle. You know that, right? I hope you're happy.
Sindrin started it.
Sindrin style. So you're going to blame one of my viewers?
Mhm.
That's what you're going to do. Collection limpets. Brilliant. Okay. I equipped cargo rack in use. Right, so I have to get rid of my limpets for now. Advanced maintenance. Don't worry. I will be out again soon. I promise, Hammer. Okay. Back. Outfitting. Optional.
So what you doing?
Basically,
Oh, turning that into a.
right, keeping that. Get rid of that.
Say hi, rival.
Hi. Oh! Hello!
Say hi, Raggle. Hi, Red.
Hello!
Happy Easter.
Happy Easter to you. You sound absolutely adorable.
Did the Easter Bunny bring you lots of chocolate?
No! Oh, you're talking to her. Okay.
That'll be hammer number 2.
Hammer number 2!
Little hammer.
Little hammer. You're adorable. You know that, right? Don't let your daddy tell you any different.
Yes, that's my work cell phone. We're ignoring that right now.
Yay!
Sindra, this stream is becoming way too wholesome. Yeah, just watching a Tuesday, it'll go back to normal.
Yeah, pretty much. Go back. Just watch us on a Tuesday. Perfectly normal on a Tuesday. Right, that should be good because I brought extra stuff to the party. Fire groups, for example. Right, I've got a repair limpet controller now.
So you don't have to keep going back to base?
I don't.
If Hammer can't fit it on an anaconda.
He can fit it on an anaconda. It's just I've got a different build-up muscle. Right. I've also got extra limpets now. Because I wasn't using my shield boost, shield cell bank. So I now have 32 limpets. And I can repair my ship, my hull.
Yes. Can you repair hammers as well?
Yes.
Or are you gonna?
Well, it might not be as effective on hammers because I have a smaller ship compared to him. I will give it a damn good go. But yes, you can. One of the things I was going to do with the Thunderbird 2
Was have repaired.
I was going to have extra large fuel tanks, fuel transfer limpets, repair limpets.
Make it Thunderbird too.
Make it Thunderbird 2. And then kind of sign on with the space rats at some point. Fuel rats.
It's just you can only do the fuel rat GTs occasionally, can't you?
Yeah. And I run a YouTube channel and a Twitch channel and everything else. But yeah, now I have repair limpets, decontamination, 2 collectors, and a partridge in a pear tree.
Frameshift drive charging.
Alright, should we go find somewhere to go? What are you? Are you something we like? Are you? Your weapons fire. You suck. And you're only threat 2. We need Little Hammer to breast this space battle so we can get something. That's 1800 away. That's a bit too far. That's a threat 7. That's 1800. So that's... I'm not having much luck at the moment. 19. Really, this is terrible.
So anything less than 1,000?
Anything like less than 100 would be better. Come on, give us something good. Give me... There you go. I've got a threat for... It's 11,000. No, it's 112,000. Never mind. Let's try something a little bit closer. Something over this way. What do you say?
If you say so.
I do say so. Oh, yeah, so down to the 2,000. That's more manageable, but unfortunately Italy is a little bit too high.
Yep, still threat 7. Threat 6.
You found anything, Hammer? That's 70. 82.
70 is definitely your best so far.
5, but
Well, you found the threat 5.
back.
Yeah, I think we should go back. I don't think we're finding anything out here anymore. I think we completely destroyed them too quickly last time. And they're all running away. They're running scared.
Syndrome, they are hunting Thargoids.
Where's hunting Thargoids? Evil, evil Thargoids. Right, back to Selena.
Frameshift drive charging.
See you there.
Yep.
Four, three, two,
We something the Thargs. Avoid. Let's go vertical from the sun. And do that. Right, come on. Give me something good. Or something passable. We'll take passable. 7, that's terrible. 5, that's also terrible. They are also miles out. But I want to get rid of them off the search, you know.
Syndrome, sounds like you're purging some xenos from this here human territory. I approve.
That was really Foghorn Leghorn, well done.
You should see how they wrote it. I tried my bestest.
That was really well done. That's 11,000. 12,000. 10,000 for a threat 5. The world hates me. Anything closer, like within. The adaptive zoom is blocked.
I'm gonna hit up the nav beacon and just get everything at once and see if
Go for it, buddy. Because I'm not finding a whole lot here. I've got a threat 3, which is like 1,000 light seconds out, but. That's a big hot ball of gas.
Yeah.
Reminds me of my father. What it does.
No comment.
When he does the whole rah,
Oh, no. I am not disagreeing. I am simply saying no comment.
despite the fact you're not disagreeing.
Definitely not disagreeing. You know I'm not disagreeing. You know me well enough for that.
She loves me.
I do love you. You're my favourite.
3 at 61.5.
I'm dropping in as well, mate, so don't worry, I'll get a Scum when I get there.
Alright, looks like there's some Reason 4 is hanging out 60.
Ooh.
Oh, don't do this to us.
Ooh.
Away, so. Directly at my 6 o'clock. Okay, turn around.
I think I've lost the nav beacon.
Well, the hammer's on its way somewhere.
No, I mean the map beacon I can't even scan it.
Huh.
It's apparently 67 meters off my bow.
It did go a bit funky there.
It did.
Did it take you out of the instance?
No. Otherwise I wouldn't be able to lock onto my best bud hammer. With me second best bud hammer too.
Frameshift drive charging.
Indeed. Right. I am going to close this computer and get the other computer.
I'm gonna go from this place to another place.
Indeed.
On my way, buddy. "45 light seconds out and closing fast." See, the Anaconda is called the Bug Bomb. I'm flying the Fly Swatter. 5 light seconds out, bud.
Okay.
You want to drop, by all means. 2. One light second.
I'll be dropping momentarily. 2.5, 2, 1.5. Dropping.
I was trying to drop in, it wouldn't let me.
Oh, debris field.
Locked onto you again, hang on. Coming around. Where is it?
Are you?
Gotta move away and come back to it. Come on. Gotcha. On top of you. On it. One down. That's 2.
Target destroyed. Target destroyed.
Job's a good one.
Programming loop drilled. Programming loop drilled.
Sindrin, yeah, I've got a question. Is this going to be a stand-up fight or just another bug hunt? Hudson, aliens.
Our intelligence suggested that a xenomorph. A xeno what? Bug hunt. I watched Aliens as well!
Hello, Seeker of the Rings. How are you doing?
Seeker of the Rings. I like that. It's a good name.
Indeedy. And Mike is now posting pictures of his Chinese food.
Why is Mikey showing pictures of his Chinese food?
Well, he has Chinese every Sunday.
I know he has Chinese every Sunday. We should have had Chinese.
But we didn't.
But we didn't. Mikey, I've got a build for you that would mean that you can do Thargoid hunting with impunity, my friend. I am not joking. This build I'm flying here, we're going after the scout variant. I actually have substantially more kills than Hammer. And he's flying an Anaconda.
Secret of the Rings, thank you.
And I am a much worse pilot than Hammer.
So these are the alien invaders I've been hearing about. Yep, these are Thargoids.
These are Thargoids. These are the smallest Thargoids you can really fight. The bigger ones, which we are planning to do a kind of a swing and a miss on one of them later. Because there's only 2 of us. And,
Cargo scope retracted.
yeah. I actually didn't get any kind of caustic damage that time.
Secret of the Rings still avoids combat.
That's fine.
That's fair.
Combat isn't for everybody. I've got a friend who actually just likes playing games like this, but just literally going out exploring. Nothing wrong with that.
Nope.
Frameshift drive charging.
Nothing wrong with that at all.
4, 3, 2, 1, engage.
Started like 2 weeks ago. Last night had 5 ships, but dropped them all to take extra creds and finally got into a python. Trying to mine your way to money. Pionite. That's all I'm going to say. Pionite. Alternatively, if you want Secret of the Rings, you can join our squadron, which will give you access to the Phoenix Voidwalker carrier, which is parked in a system which has a lot of rings which have got some serious sell value. We parked it there because it gives us a good source of tritium, and it has those rings. It's literally parked above the planet, so you can use the Phoenix for parking, buying your new limpets, and then going off and selling it wherever you want.
Secret of the Rings is the coal mining like muscovite. I'm still bad at telling apart the type of. It's okay. Auto mod, actual mod is allowing that.
It's alright. No, it's fine. Auto mod, they have like bits they don't like, but actual mod is called Red Moogle,
Aye.
and she is able to tell the difference between nasty language and just trying to explain who you are. It's like core mining. I'm still bad at telling apart the types of mining. Okay, laser mining is where you use lasers. Subsurface mining is where you have to fire off what is basically a little missile which drills into the rock and then kind of forcibly ejects chunks of stuff out. That's subsurface. And then you've got core mining, which is the one where you put the bombs onto the side of the rock and then blow it up. That's core mining. Laser mining is a good one to go with if you are not experienced. Really is, because it's easy to do. All you need to do is have a prospector limpet attached to the side, and then you find out what you're looking for. So in your case, say muscovite. What the percentage of the rock is muscovite. Done.
I have a question.
Yes.
And it's relevant. Say someone is playing on PS or
Yep.
a console.
Yep.
Can they still join your squadron?
As far as I know.
So the servers are the same.
As far as I know, it's cross-platform.
I'm not sure about that, boss.
Yeah, that's what I mean. As far as I know. I do believe that the carriers are solid.
I'm going.
They're part of the universe. Which is why we can find other people's carriers.
One moment.
It's also one of the reasons it takes so long to jump a carrier.
Yeah. Chief Mod and Googler.
Chief Mod and Googler, she is. And Seeker's Googling it as well. Hammer, you got another target for us, buddy?
Nearest one I found is 2,000 light seconds. You want to go that far for bugs?
Yeah, I mean, for me, it's like a walk in the park.
PC crossplay.
Is it?
Does not allow crossplay between platforms.
Alright, there you go then. What about the carriers?
And it just disappeared.
I've got a threat for 3,677.
Alright, I'll follow you.
I'm just getting out of the star's gravity well. I'm accelerating quickly.
It's not open docking because
No, it's not open dock. You have to be part of the squadron, mate. Because we didn't want just anyone turning up and kind of abusing. And it's one of those things that's kind of... You're part of the squadron, so you get to use the carrier.
But if you ever have any questions, there is the Rival Zone Gaming Discord. And
Yep.
there is an Elite Dangerous subsection. So if you ever have any questions or you want to check any builds or anything, you can still ask the squadron questions there.
No, you wouldn't be able to access bus, but no. The Discord's there for things like, especially for new players. The squadron, no matter if it's on the Discord or on the actual playing or whatever, the whole point of it is to bring new players in, get them kind of knowledgeable so they can go out there and do what they want happily.
Yeah.
That's what we're doing with Mikey. Surely only Mikey.
Who's probably still eating this Chinese. 'Cause he's
Probably
not
still
on the
in his
chat.
Chinese, but he's new to the whole thing. We got him up and running. He's now, I think he picked up his Python earlier on this week.
Well, he had to put his third lance into.
He did, because the 30s look like they're getting rebalanced.
It seems unfair.
Not really.
I think
Everyone
they're-
goes in for them for combat because they are just so OP in combat. That is just the way it is. They are just that OP. I mean, all the PvPers use it.
That says something.
Yes.
Secret of the Rings. I hear a lot of good stuff about void opals, but I don't know if I'd be any better at picking out these core asteroids.
Cores are hard to find. It's you need a. Oh, hang on. I'm getting a bit close. I'm closing in fast on this, buddy. How far behind are you?
Really close and it's skipping around a little, so it's hard to gauge. 50 light seconds, 40.
Cool. I am 4 light seconds away with it's dropped. You drop it at 14 megameters. When it comes to core mining, you're looking for the wave scanner, and you look for the really, really bright yellow rocks.
Secret of the Rings. You're talking about a good Thargoid combat setup. Are you in an alliance ship? I still can't spot the difference between subtypes of the HUD yet.
No problems, pal. Yes, it is. I'm in Alliance Crusader, I believe. And it's good for these. I'm in, and there's 4 of them. And I'm in an AX turreted mod, basically. It has no engineering on it at all.
Come on, ship.
One down. Next. It's kind of cheating with the turrets, but these things are so damn fast and nimble, you need them to get yourself into the fight. Wow, you are just staying all the way out there, aren't you? I think I've actually accidentally just launched my one of my lipids. Yeah, that guy did a lot of damage to my shield, but that's good. Means I get to finally break out my repair lipids. I'm down.
What for a reason?
Alright. You're going that way, I'll go for this one. Ooh, my canopy's breaking. This is cool. I haven't had a canopy break in ages. Okay, and now I show why I've got my repair limits.
Okay, so secret rings. I love the look of the Alliance ships. To be fair, I love the look of just about everything but the hauler ships in this game.
Just so you know, it's fine that you like all those ships. However, there is one ship that is actually poison, and it is called the Asp Scout. It is heresy to like that ship in any way. Okay. All joking aside, no, there's a lot of good-looking ships. The hauler I can understand, but it's one of those ships that you can use pretty much what it is, especially for doing really high value trading routes, because it has such a small cargo capacity, but you can haul enough to make a decent profit, like a really decent profit, if you can find a good run. Because it's, I just repaired my hull completely.
Nice.
10% off one limpet. Oh, and my HUD, my canopy's fine as well. They've prepared that. Because of its large jump range, you can use it as a cheap explorer, and it can do like really long runs quickly.
Carry on. Engineers hurt my soul more than core asteroids. Went about 600, 700 light years to scoop some meteorites up for Farseer, and got blasted by a player within spitting distance of the station I was stopping at in system to see where I could find here.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. Hammer, do you need any repairs, mate?
No, I'm good.
600, 700 light year round trip. I'm not brave enough to go that far on one-way trip yet.
What's your commander name, bud?
It might not be on there at all.
I'm going to see if I can find it, that's what I'm asking.
Syndron, I saw a video where a player had the canopy break. The sound design is scary good when it happens, generally terrifying.
Really is.
Same as his Twitch handle.
Sweet. Let's see if I can find him. No, can't find him. Means it's separate from us. That's a shame.
Well, I think we're off to good terms because I opted for the Asp Explorer before the Asp Scout. Just don't buy an Asp Scout, otherwise Rival will hunt you down in real life and give you a good telling off.
I wouldn't do that. I'd give you a chance to sell it first. Okay, bud. You want to jump for another job?
Ready when you are.
Okay.
Well, it's 9:30, so do you want to go for something bigger yet, or?
See what happens. Also, Seeker, you can just go on to solo play. I know it seems like a cop-out, but when you're first starting, it's a really good thing to do. I did.
I mean, these guys are playing on Rival's private server.
Yeah.
Just because there are some absolute awful people.
Yes, awful people. That's what we call them. Awful people. Call them awful people. We do not use any other words. You found another high, have you?
That's a 5.
Oh.
Threat 5.
I've got plenty of threat 5s around us.
Yeah, do we dare? Or do you want to swap out?
I'd want to swap to my other ship if we're going to do the threat 5.
Ah, here's a 4.
I'll take yours because mine's 15,000.
Secret of Rings. As someone who does not play this game, stay in solo or a friend server until you've got enough money for decent amounts of rebuys, especially if you've just brought your Python, because getting ganked is
Just a thing.
Yes.
because there are
Truly horrible people out there.
spawn snipers everywhere you go. So
Lead the way, buddy. I'm on your back.
I am the living mod community manager and life partner of Rival, so, but I'm not part of the squadron.
Okay. You're totally part of the squadron.
I am comms officer,
You are the comms officer.
but I don't do no flying.
No, but that's only because you never decided to get yourself behind a HOTAS before.
I don't think I'd have the hand-eye coordination for one of those.
You'd be fine. Once you know where all the buttons are, you're absolutely fine.
I don't think I'd ever know where all the buttons are.
You only need to know where the main ones are. The biggest problem you would have would be landing. Quite honestly, that would be it.
Aye, probably.
Dropping in.
Joking.
What?
The server decided to play a neat trick on us. You dropped in right between me and my Thargoid target.
Oh, sorry, buddy.
Dropped in right in my lasers. Well, nothing you could control, but it was like, yeah, there's my wingman. Yikes.
To be fair, it hasn't been a stream if one of you hasn't crashed into the other one.
That's very true.
Oh, it didn't crash. It was a weapons fire issue.
One down. Two down.
Target destroyed.
Strike 3.
Got everybody?
That's it.
Okay.
I mean, I'm willing to give this ship a go against a 5 if you want, mate, because this is doing really well.
Secret of Rings has more questions.
Go for it, Secret Rings. We're always happy to answer questions, buddy.
Well, it's just because you were talking to Hammer, and I didn't want to interrupt that.
You're not going to interrupt that.
I want to give props to the game designers for altering the in-game audio. Not only is the audio incredibly crisp and clean, but it's a super cool effect, making it actually sound like they're radioing you when you're talking to people.
Oh, it does, yeah.
now that I'm getting bigger ships, I always sacrifice my super cruises for my docking computer.
Smart move. Like it a lot.
I don't mind overshooting a super cruise dropout, but miss me with trying to manually land. Yeah, you're more likely to get shot if you're trying to land and don't. So you mentioned turrets. I was told to avoid turrets early game, but I really want to figure out how they work. Do they just auto-target stuff around you?
No. I'm using them on Thargoids. Normally I don't. Normally I am very much, you either go gimbaled or point and shoot. The only reason I'm using them on this particular set of targets because they are so freaking fast and you can't get gimbaled weapons that will kill them. When you get to the bigger targets, you really don't need them, but I'd like to see how this handles it. But basically, it's that there. You go to ship, your first level, and it's turret weapon mode. And I've set it to target only, so I decide what target they shoot at. You can set it fire at will, so anything that's hostile against you, they will fire at. Or forward fire, so they are locked forward, so you control them completely. But I've set them to target only, so they will fire whatever target I have.
Secret of Rings, if you have questions, Rival will answer them. Like I say, I'm going to put in the Discord server into the Twitch chat.
Absolutely.
So, and like I say, there is an Elite Dangerous channel in there. So if you do have any questions, there is always someone around there to answer. And thank you for the follow.
Absolutely, thank you for the follow, buddy. Have a guitar playing night.
And a creepy man saying, "Oh yeah."
Oh yeah. And don't apologise for being full of questions. Much prefer people who ask questions than assume they know the answer and end up screwing it up. And then complaining that the game sucks because they couldn't be bothered to ask someone a question. Do you want to go for a 5, Hammer?
You ready?
I want to see what this ship can do.
Okay. Well, between the two of us, it might work out because I can stay in his face.
And I can get long-term DPS on the hearts.
With those turrets go straight at the heart, yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, well, we may die, but perhaps...
Hey, if we die, we die. Do you want to go and rearm and things first at the station? Hand in the bounties we've already got.
Probably a good idea.
Yeah, you know, minimise the losses.
Artemis Lodge it is.
Yeah, well, it is a bit of a trek away, so...
Doink! There we go. Little Ed Moogle is me, so that is the actual Discord. This is a difficult question.
What's that?
What's your favourite looking ship? Hammer, that's to you too.
Oh, okay. Favourite looking ship?
Looking one is the one we can't find a use for.
Yeah, quite honestly. The best looking ship in the game is arguably the most useless. And it takes the most to get. There's 2 ships in the game that you have to go to hell and back, delivering the mail, to get. The Federal Corvette and the Imperial Cutter. The Federal Corvette is an absolute beast of a combat ship. When you get it set just right, it's evil. But the Imperial Cutter, it's a pet thing for me. I just want to know what it's meant to do because it's spec'd as a multi-role ship. You look at the thing in the game or any of the websites or anything, it's spec'd as a multi-role ship, right? The thing is, we've already got a multi-role ship. It's called the Anaconda. Yes, the Cutter has the biggest cargo capacity and everything, the biggest engine. It's beautiful, and it's a gorgeous looking ship. I kid you not. I've got nothing against it at all. I just want to know what it's for because it costs 190 million, and so far, everything anyone says it can do, there's another ship that can do it as good or better, and it's cheaper. And I want to know what it can do that no other ship can do as well, because then I would have a reason to hold on to mine.
Seeker. Despite the Lord of the Rings reference in my name, I'm more of a Star Wars nerd, so I obviously want to get a Corvette. Who doesn't want a tiny Star Destroyer?
It does work. Look at the beginning of my YouTube channel. That's all I'm going to say. My trailer for my YouTube channel.
And the FDL. Looks like an oversized Jedi starfighter.
Yeah, Further Lance is beautiful, but it has such... You have to know how to use it correctly, basically. Because it will punish you if you don't fly it right.
Seeker. Corvette is a designer... The Cutter is the designer ship. Sure, it's not the best of any particular role, but it's got style on lock. It's like buying a Ferrari.
Yeah, but I know why I bought a Ferrari. I bought it because it goes fast and it looks gorgeous. And everyone will stop and look at me. But at least it can get me to the shops. And I know I can't buy a lot. With the Cutter, I can buy a lot, but I can also get a smaller ship, or a similar ship, which is cheaper, that does the exact same thing. It's like buying an estate, also known as a station wagon for America, and an SUV. They both do the same job for a family, but it's what works for your family. This doesn't. It's the equivalent of going, yeah, we could buy an estate / station wagon, or we could buy an SUV, or I could buy this articulated truck. It's made by Ferrari, so it's a trade name. It's a good name. It is a truck, though. And you have to buy the trailer separately.
Seeker. I will say I dislike the...
Wagons have all but disappeared from the US, though.
They're still popular around this end.
They're good at pulling horse trailers.
Yes, they really are good at pulling horse trains.
It's certain laws.
I would say I dislike the Further Lance cockpit because of how it's weirdly offset.
Yeah.
And I hear it's harder to handle when starting out.
Yes,
I'll eventually figure out a combat ship to start out in, but I've got to get the credits first.
Okay.
He's liking your comparisons. Rival enjoys an words.
2 words. It's actually 3, but it's okay. We'll go through words then. Cobra Mark 3. Done. Start out combat ship.
Space Jesus.
Space Jesus. Cobra Mark 3. It's basically the Python's little brother. For a starter combat ship, look no further. It does everything well.
Go to low and medium, has sights, stay by the cops, shoot at what they're shooting at. Do not shoot them.
Yes. You get lots of combat experience, and that's it. That's all you need. Huh? What was that, Hammer?
Money.
Literally money. Yeah. And then you've got your Pythons to do your mining. And then when you want to go and do your exploring, there's only 2 ships really you need to think about. Start early game. First one, Diamondback Explorer. Second longest jump range in the entire game. Or the Asp Explorer, which is about 5 mil more expensive, but it gives more options for exploration long range.
So you are upsetting Seeker now.
Why?
Read his second to last comment. Their second to last comment. Apologies.
So I won last night to get the Python. I had my Sidewinder, Cobra Mark 3 and Diamondback Explorer. A Dolphin and an Asp Explorer, but dropped it all for the extra credit to check out my Python. They're cheap, you know. I could buy a kit one in the creds. Yeah. Cobra Mark 3 and a Diamondback and you're set.
Except the Diamondback is a hell on earth to fuel.
When you're at stars, but it also has the added bonus if they ever bring back smuggling, which I hope they do in the future because it's a great way and it's a lot of fun. If they ever bring back smuggling, I will be using my Diamondback Explorer to do my smuggling.
Because it's cold as ice.
Because it retains heat so damn well. No one can find you. Okay, advanced maintenance. Make sure that everything's good, because we're about to do something really freaking stupid.
Cargo hold at maximum capacity.
Well, he pays enough in art points for all his paint jobs. He's got to make sure they look good.
Landing
Oh, yeah.
lifted. Maintain correct lane on exit.
Art points, I don't normally put money in directly into the game. Like, you know, I normally do it through the art point system. So if I can't buy something, it's because I haven't got enough art points. I'll sit around and wait. I think the only time we've actually done anything was when we picked up the carrier.
Yeah.
And that was one of the squadron members who decided he wanted to do that, so that's fine. Hammer, where are you at, buddy?
07, Commander Wu.
Commander Wu, how you doing, buddy? Where are you? You keep disappearing and reappearing. There you go. Wing, hold your wing signal. Got it. Right. Got your wing signal.
I know the answer to this one, Seeker.
Go for it.
The Vulture is great. The Anaconda is king. For more expensive side of things.
You're in combat for the more expensive side of things. Seeing the vultures running around and the alliance ships look spicy. Right, alliance ships are really good at maneuverability, but if you're looking for something that you want to kind of hold on to, build into something really good, but you don't want to spend the earth,
See you again, Commander.
Vulture, because it's not complete. You will need to engineer it. Basically, the power plant is too small for the ship. But if you can put the time and effort in, you're willing to kind of put the work in to make it something super special.
Got a 5.
You got a 5. Lead the way. Then the Vulture will never disappoint you. But you're going to have to put some time and energy into it, because it's... Alright, I'm 10 megameters behind you.
The Vulture is the elite dangerous equivalent of the Defiant in Season 3 of Deep Space Nine.
There
Something's
it is.
always going
Just-
wrong, but when they get it going right finally, it just tears through everything.
Literally. Anaconda is that kind of... I haven't got myself to the stage of being able to get myself a Federal Corvette, because I've not delivered enough mail yet. Because once you get the Corvette, the Anaconda becomes pretty much your combat trader thing. Alright, we're going into a grade 5, so this is going to get very interesting.
Right, I'll do the rest of the chat once you two have finished killing a big old Thargoid.
Well, I'm assuming the Thargoid's going to show up.
Assuming that. Oh, Mr. Thargoid.
Well, it dropped me out miles away from you, buddy.
Frameshift drive charging. 4, 3, 2, 1.
There we go.
Oh, hi!
Hey pal, how you doing? I'll just scan you, you scan me, everyone's happy. It's a Cyclops. Got it.
Alright, you ready for this?
Are you ready for this? Okay, deploying my guns. Do you want me to make it angry? Alright, you make it angry. Okay, his heart is exerted. Got it. Shields are offline. Going back. Shields offline again. All these bugs are after me, mate. Oh. I'm dead, mate. I'm at 12%. Yeah, I'm screwed.
Alright.
And we're not even hurting this thing yet. Okay, I'm starting to get 6%. I'm out.
Take off.
Too late.
Yeah!
Takes all damage. Tis but a strike. Yeah. That's a pain in the neck, but we that was the whole point of doing it though, wasn't it? I mean, it's only going to cost me like 3 mil to buy it back.
Yeah, guys, look at Rivals Cash. I'm just saying,
One
once
point
you get to 1.3 billion,
That's
it doesn't
technically
matter.
not accurate though, because the carrier's worth 5 billion.
I know.
Even Hammer came out of that with like only 2/3 of his hull left.
So, woo, not gonna lie, I'm more comfortable with mining and exploration. Not that great at fighting. Hats off to anyone who can put a fight against Thargoid Scum.
Well, the scouts are easy in this ship. The rest were, well, that Cyclops, I've never really tried to take the Cyclops with this thing before. But then again, I built this ship about an hour ago, or an hour before the stream.
That's true.
Then something came up and I couldn't do anything. So, you know. My other one is more built for dealing with the Thargoids, but I've also got like an anti-swarm cannon on it, so...
Seeker, something tells me I should start working out how to track down and collect materials I need for engineers, because it gets really important for endgame.
Mm-hmm. There are plenty of videos online on how to find what, but if you get stuck on any particular thing, bud, let me know.
What I will say as well, in addition to that, it's not just engineering materials. Try, if you fancy going out into the black, get yourself a Guardian FSD.
Which we can tell you how to get. We've actually done a live stream on it, where we went out and got them for us.
Because it adds, what, 10 light years?
If you get the class 5, which is the biggest variant you can get, it's 10.5 light years of jump range. Pretty much just for a module slot. Then if you add that with engineering to your FSD for range extension and get the experimental mass manager, you can get, well, currently you can get an Anaconda with a jump range around 83 light years.
It's a lot.
I did a build where it was technically on the edge of being exploity for a speed run to Colonia. It was basically just my first ever run out to Colonia, and I was doing it as part of a competition that was going on. It took me about 4 hours. Colonia is about 22,000 light years away, and you can do it in 2 hours. But I did it in about 4 hours, and that jump range, when you did neutral style boosting and things, I could get up to 320 light years of jump range. It was insane.
Seeker's just agreeing with Brew about doing the mining for getting the credits and then playing around with other ships. And then they're talking about the Thargoid fight. Well, that's the Xeno scanner. Oh, that's terrifying.
That's not the scout. That's not the scout.
No, it's a scanner. The
Oh yeah.
Giant alien killer lotus flower. Woo, takes hull damage. Tis but a scratch. Seeker, I've said that before, sometimes promptly before eating some missiles to the rear. But I'm also bad at combat, so... Woo, tactical ram!
Sorry if I missed any questions answered in my way. Watching from work and realised I hadn't heard from my crews.
Sounds like I came right back as you settled down, so good timing. I didn't ask anything whilst they were fighting. We got the Guardian FSD booster for his for their Asp recently. It's a proper pain in the rear.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, I've heard of the Jumperconda. Jeez, that's so far to fly.
Well, you going back to Artemis, Hammer?
I'm actually taking off from.
Alright, I'm just going to quickly ask for a landing permission.
Access granted. Please head directly for Bay 6.
Still need to do more homework on how to fight those things.
But yeah, okay, if you want to go and find us another 4 or something then. Meanwhile, I'm just going to show the guys the downgraded Jumperconda. box made me wish I was home. So keep reminding. 2 more hours and I'll be free. At least until tomorrow, that is. Yes. Now, give me 2 minutes just to get landed, and I'll show you the Shadow Navigator, which was the speed Shadow Navigator when I did that run to Colonia.
But this one actually stays together.
Yeah, that one was held together by bale wire.
Duct tape.
There was a bit of duct tape in there, hope, and fairy dust. Lots of fairy dust. The fairy dust is actually a thing. It's not fairy dust, but it's one of the engineering perks you can do if you do it right.
Basically, your whole weighs nothing. Because reasons?
Docking complete. Engaging docking.
Alright, so quickly, just show you guys what we've got. I mean, that's the other Thargoid killer. That one has got Guardian Ghost weapons on it. So this is the Shadow Navigator, or my Anaconda. It's my first Anaconda. I have 2.
Again, guys, he's got 1.3 billion. He can afford it because science, exactly.
Yes. Right, so this is the Shadow Navigator. We will take a quick look at the build while Hammer finds us another job to go and kill some Thargoids, because I'm enjoying the Thargoid killing.
Is it getting you plenty of fancy materials?
It's getting me some fancy materials. I'm not really doing it for that, though. Okay, so this is my Shadow Navigator. So there's no hard points because it's for exploration and jump range. That's all it's for. Doesn't even have anything on the utility mounts because that's what it's for. So optional internals, we've got 7A fuel scope, 2 6A field maintenance units, because none of those 3 are given any mass to the jumper or anything like that. 5H Guardian frame shift booster. I've got a repair limpet controller, D rank, so we get as light as we can. An extra 32-ton fuel tank, a 3D shield generator, just so that I don't bump into anything, or if I do, I can survive it. It's also been thermally put for thermal resistance, so that all the resistances kind of even out. 3E cargo rank for
Limpets.
8 limpets if I need them. Then you've got your planetary vehicle, which apparently they have no stock here, which is fine. Advanced docking computer and a detailed surface scanner. Thing is, the advanced docking computer, if that's working, that can't.
Because power.
Because power. Okay, I have literally enough power to hold this thing together, and that's it. And when you go for your core internals, lightweight alloys are modified. They're modified to have heavy duty armor and deep plating. Basically what this means is my hull boost, so my hull integrity is plus 80%, which is great. Okay? Kinetic resistance, thermal resistance, none of these are really important, but it's that bit, the hull boost. And the reason they do that is because heavy duty armor gives you that boost to your hull integrity and how strong the hull is by adding 30% mass to your ship. The thing is, lightweight alloys have 0 mass. What this results is basically you get some mechanics somewhere just sprinkling fairy dust all over your ship, making it stronger. That's all they're doing. 3D power plant, which is been modified to have overcharge grade 5. This is where your engineering comes in.
That's also a bit of a... Because you can't actually put a 3D power plant onto an Anaconda.
You can't. It won't fit. So you have to engineer it, and then you can fit it. 5D thrusters, which I've got grade 4 clean drive tuning because I ran out of materials. 6A frameshift drive. Increased range with mass manager. 5D life support. I've got a 5A power distributor just so I could boost occasionally. You can go down to a 1D. You will have no boost, and nothing will work really, except maybe your life support. But you can do it.
Yeah, Rifle can jump an awfully long way, but within system, he is slow as heck.
Yes. 8D sensors, grade 5 lightweight scanner. Same with the life support. They've been modified down so they're light as possible. Then you've got your internal tank of 32 tons. Runs with a minimum jump range of 70.5 light years and a maximum jump range of 77.85.
When he's not
This
carrying
thing-
limpets.
This thing is built for long-range exploration. That's what it's built for.
As I recall, during the Colonia run, we talked about this. And you have to hold your breath every jump because you have to transfer life support to the FST.
That was literally as bad as it was.
It's now slightly better.
This one has gone from having an asthmatic mouse blowing through a straw at you to actually having a fan that blows air in. So that is, quite honestly, what I will be using as my long-range exploration ship. I'm going to be doing a trip around the whole galaxy at some point in the future.
Seeker has a question.
Yes.
Is there a cap on how many ships you can own, or could I feasibly buy one of each if I had enough credits?
No, there's no cap. There's a cap on how many you can have in one place, I believe. But I think that's it. But most people will have a ship they use for combat, a ship they use for exploration, a ship they use for trading, a ship they use for combat trading.
Yeah.
I used to have one that was purely for smuggling. Red Moogle was sat next to me, kind of going, "They're going to scan you. They're going to scan you." Oh my god, how did you get through that?
Wishes and prayers.
Yes. And fairy dust.
However flimsy it is, the rule is to slap it on top and say that's not going anywhere. Seeker thinks that's cool AF.
Thank you very much.
And they're here to trip up the auto mod all day. It's okay. That's why actual mod is here.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
So even though your total power is over the max capacity, you can turn on assistance modules on and off to work around that.
Yes.
Yes.
That's how my fuel scoop and auto dock work. I have the fuel scoop set as a higher priority than the auto dock. So when I turn the auto dock off, the fuel scoop will turn on because it now has enough power. But as soon as I need to dock, for example, if I was coming into dock now, turn on the auto dock, and the ship will dock itself, the fuel scoop turns off. Why do I need the fuel scoop?
You don't need a fuel scoop.
I don't need a fuel scoop. I'm docking.
You're docking.
And that's what we do.
Well, there's nothing wrong with breathing through a straw, but if you have an option not to breathe through a straw and to breathe normally, I think you'd take it.
I normally would.
Okay,
Hammer, what have you got? Have you found anything?
Unsung. We can paint it red and make it go faster. Hello, Unsung.
How you doing, Unsung?
Scratch that.
Seeker needs more DACA. Everything needs.
Sorry, say that again, bud.
I got a 4.
Following you.
Everything needs more DACA.
God, you got a setter off, didn't you? You are a little bit away, so I've got to go and find a way past the rings, but hold on. Hello, Unsung. Quite simply, bud, the power management is It is very simple. That's not me trying to be funny or anything. It is extremely simple. Priority 1 will always try and turn on first. Priority 2 will do after that. And it just keeps turning things off until you get it sorted. But it's very straightforward.
It's just balancing the percentages, isn't it?
It's basically balancing percentages. Your engines will always use more power. You can, for example, turn off your FSD when you're in combat.
Yes, don't need it.
Hammer's going after that one, so... Well, the thing is, I don't like doing that,
In case you need to skip.
in case I need to run. Damn! Oh, we went straight through that. Just flew through a caustic cloud. It was hilarious. Oi, stop shooting at my mate. Yeah, fine. You're firing yet more caustic stuff at me. I am happy for you. Guess what? It won't matter. Another one bites the dust. It gone. I'm out of ammo.
Did you not top up ammo?
I thought it automatically did that for you. It's alright, I'll just have to build some more. Don't particularly want to. It's costing me... what do we call that? What's those things called?
Materials.
That's the ones. Running out of iron. Need to go and trade down some iron.
Maybe have a mining one at some point.
Don't need to.
Taking damage.
Come on, little decon limpet. Do your decon limpeting thing.
Caustic substance neutralized.
Thank you. Now get lost.
Seeker, feel free to lurk.
Lurk away, my friend. Lurk away. We
Lurk
are
away.
always liking a lurkers.
Woods. Pro tip, switch off your life support to get more boost to your thrusters. I mean, sure.
Yeah, that's a thing, I suppose.
Decontamination limpet successful.
I'm a little
Depends
bit...
how much you want to die.
Yeah, it really does depend on how much you want to die. Okay.
We've got a decent life support system if the battle's over in less than 25 minutes. Technically, you could get away with it.
Yeah, technically. Unfortunately, I normally only go with the 7-minute life support, because what's the point of anything else? If you can't make it back within 7 minutes, you don't deserve to be alive! What?
But what if you run out of fuel? You're just going to die.
Why would you run out of fuel?
Might happen. I don't know. You might go through a brown patch.
If you go through a brown patch, you should make sure you have enough fuel to get through it. Look, you should never need to get fuel because you should always be going your fuel star list.
That's true. Ooh, I wonder if our 2 new commanders know about the fuel star list. Do you know about the fuel star list?
Yeah, do you know
Wound
about
Seeker?
navigating with the fuel star list?
KGB foam.
Yeah. KGB foam.
Yeah, that makes sense.
KGB foam. Okay, so if you don't, ignore that because I have that set because I always do. It's basically from type O to type M. And if you use the letters, it spells out KGB foam. All these stars you can fuel off. And if you tick them and then turn off all the others, except for the apply filter to route, you need that as well. Anytime you click to make a route, it'll take you by stars that can fuel you. So you can use your fuel scoop at all times. If you're looking to get somewhere and it's like it won't do the route because it can't just do it to those stars, it's because there's another one of these stars in the way. So you just go through the system until you can find a way to get through.
Yeah, as long as you...
I always do the non-sequence and white dwarfs because I like to boost.
Yeah, because that will give you the neutron stars and the black holes and things.
Superhighway. There's Hammer doing his little pirouetting dancing moves.
Hammer, how did you get green jet streams?
You can buy it.
They look really cool.
I was going to go with orange for this
Was
ship.
you?
Yeah. But they don't do orange.
Oh.
I know. At least I didn't think that. It was either they didn't do orange for lasers or the engines, one or the other. But I was going to go with rival orange.
I mean, that's fair.
Let's go find another job.
Orange engines, but not weapons, because orange is basically stock weapons anyway.
No, that's true. It's red, but that's still.
Frameshift drive charged.
go find a job. Something to kill. Some Thargoids to maim and make suffer. Ooh! It's only 4,938 light seconds away.
Never mind.
That's another 5 medium. I'd love to do it, but we really can't.
We tried. We didn't do well.
Get another person.
Oh. Thing is, Hammer did well. I didn't. I got stuffed. The Thargoids definitely had their weapon set to kill stuff and mount.
Well, it's... I think maybe just, you know, wait for the weeks that Dragon can join you. Or Mikey can come in.
Yeah, then we can use Mikey as bait. I mean, then we can teach Mikey how to fight Thargoids.
I got a 4.
Lead on! Because all I was finding was 5s and 7s and things that were, like, miles away. Right behind you. 0.3 light, 1.3 light seconds and closing fast.
2. 1 megameter. We're jumping down.
Coming in. Fast as I can.
Oh.
How you doing? Is it bad?
NPC ships in here too, so it might get awful in a hurry.
Oh, excellent. Go up now.
Shield breach attack. Taking damage. Attack.
Bring the pain, the lovely pain. Come on, bud. You know you want to die. Just do the decent thing and snuff it. Good alien.
Target destroyed.
Keep going.
Target destroyed. Target destroyed. Cargo scum deployed. Programming limpet drill.
Well, that was fun. Of course, I'm going to have to go and get repairs now and resupplies before I am out of stuff. I really like the repair limpets on this thing. It's brilliant.
Well, it's as if the aliens have some sort of technological advantage against humans when it comes to combat.
Well, yes. Depending on what you believe lore-wise, the FSD may even be Thargoid tech that we stole.
Ooh.
Oh, this thing can really repair.
Surveillance
Did we steal it from the Thargoids or the Guardians?
Thargoids, we think. Depends on where what you believe lore-wise. There is arguments that say certain elements spent a lot of time researching and developing it. Because if you're really going back into the lore about how faster than light travel actually came about, there's several stages throughout in-universe history.
Okay.
For example, there's one called the Faraway Drive, which is spelt Faraway Drive. I'm not joking, that's how it's spelled. Right? And that was better than anything I'd come before, but in looking back, it was terrible.
Yeah, but I mean, that's progress.
No, it was terrible.
Okay.
I mean, like, the FSD, pick a point in the galaxy, you can go there.
Yeah.
It'll take you a while, but you'll get there. You couldn't do that with the Faraway Drive. Or the Faraway Drive. Because it relied on, like, navigation beacons in every system and things.
Right.
So, quite honestly, terrible. I'm going to go and resupply, bud.
Okay.
So if you want to find something else, I'll come and meet you, but I really need to get some limpets.
Want me to drop some?
I'm going to pick up with.
Frameshift drive charging.
Fair enough.
How many you got?
Looks like, 26. So, I got plenty if you want to pick one up and use it to collect more.
Okay, go for
Because
it.
I know we're coming up on stream time now, so.
Yeah, true. Alright. Drop one. You'll have to abandon it, just so you know.
Oh, yeah.
Otherwise your own limpet will try and pick them up. And I will scoop up.
Cargo scoop deployed.
Okay. I appreciate you dropping all those, though. That was very nice of you.
I had spares.
Well, you've probably got a lot more cargo slots than Rifle does at the moment.
I've got 32 tons.
Yeah, that's what I've got on this one, too.
Yeah.
But it's the corrosive resistance. So, if we ever do manage to knock down one of those bigger guys, I can decontaminate my hull and go pick up the Thargoid heart without it.
Yeah, it's the same with me. That's why I've got the decon on mine, but it's just I got the hull repair as well, so I can repair my hull if I need to. Alright, I got 10 limpets. I'm good to roll.
Cargo scoop retracted.
Let's go find something else.
Frameshift drive charged. 4, 3, 2, 1.
Alright, come on. There's got to be something nearby. Something useful. Something that isn't going to drive me absolutely freaking insane. That's a 5.
Rue, the Thargoid heart is a very expensive sellable item.
Yeah, it's basically about 2 million. Unfortunately, you have to go through absolute hell to get it.
I've got a 4.
Lead on. I don't know what he does, but he's always able to find them straight away.
He looks in a different bit to you, baby.
Mm-hmm. Alright, Hammer, I'm right behind you, buddy. 23 megameters, closing. So, just let me know. Woo!
6, 5, 4, 3 megameters, 2 megameters. Dropping.
Copy that. It's a Type 6 transport. I'm not seeing any.
Yeah, they'll show up.
Frame shift anomaly detected.
Oh!
There they are.
He takes that one. I'll go for this one.
Taking damage.
Come on, you want to die, die. Ooh, that was a nice sound. One down. Strike two.
Target destroyed.
Well, that was fun.
Wu has a question.
Go for it.
Is it just me, or is the consensus that kinetic weapons work better against aliens?
Special types of kinetic weapons.
Cargo scope deployed.
These are called AX weapons. You can find them under the experimental tab if you go looking for stuff at the stations. AX weapons are anti-xeno weapons. And they are designed to hurt Thargoids, basically. Anything else really doesn't work. But there are also advanced multicannons. They do damage. They're kind of a bridge between AX weapons and normal multicannons. Guardian weapons work the best, but AX weapons against these little fast movers seem to be a really good fit. Especially the turreted version, because you can just get it's less damage from individual hits, but more cumulative because you can get time on target for much longer. The small weapon slots on my ship are actually got the kind of advanced multi-cannons, but everything else is turreted AX. Hammer is running with shard cannons.
Yes, Guardian shards, and I do have a plasma charger, but I haven't been using it against these little guys.
Takes too long to fire up, doesn't it?
Well, you have to be good with aiming your shot, and while you don't have to charge it all the way up, the longer you charge it, the greater the damage. So it's a trade there.
Yeah, and it's better for the bigger targets. Yeah. Mate. Want to find another one?
Yeah, I was just going to say, one interesting thing about the Guardian weapons,
Yes.
They're useful against human targets too.
Ah, I did not know that. Well, mind you, the Gauss weapons are basically railguns. They're just really high-tech railguns, aren't they?
Yeah. Shard cannons are excellent at stripping shields because they're pure thermal.
Unless your ships come with like thermal-resistant shields.
That's absolute, I think. Oh, no, that's the plasma charger.
Mm-hmm.
But even so.
Well, even so, that's still a bloody good thing to have.
Yeah. They're far more effective than the frag cannon that's the human weapon.
Frameshift drive charged.
Yeah.
3, 2, 1.
Yeah, so I'm running AX weapons, which is why I'm having a better time of it with these little dudes. But if you come out with just multi-cannons, you will struggle.
Turret helps.
Turret, awesome. Actually, really freaking helps. Wait a minute. That says distance naught
I
light
already have
seconds.
another 4.
I have. 0.25 light seconds away. Yeah?
Alright. We'll do yours this time.
It'd just be nice to actually get in there first for once. Can you engineer Guardian or AX tech? No. No, they are unengineerable. They're basically experimental tech, so there's no base kind of science or anything behind them. Alright. Threat 4, non-human. Well, mate, that's the last one, buddy.
Okie dokie.
Dropping in. Whoa! They're coming to sail low really quickly. Come on, pal. Just do the decent thing and die. One down. Got the guy trying to come on your 6. Yeah. He's gone.
Target destroyed.
Alright, let's clean my hull off.
Taking damage. Cargo scoop deployed. Caustic substance neutralized. Deactivation implant successful.
Map propulsion elements, nice. And more propulsion elements. Not a kick in the teeth, I suppose. range out of sleep beep. And apparently we can't see that. Why can't we see you? Because it doesn't exist. Oh, it's an FSD wake, that's why. Well, that sucks. Good scary, I suppose. Hi, Hammer. How you doing? Alright, that's what we're going to call it.
What are you doing?
We killed a lot of Thargoid scouts.
Yep.
We failed to kill a Thargoid Cyclops.
Yep.
That's a thing.
Then go back to the weapon drawing board here.
Yeah. I mean, I didn't break out the big guns.
No, that's true. You just had your little one.
I don't think the ship this size is really suited to it. I think it is a Conda job.
Yeah. Because you don't need speed necessarily for one of those. You need to be able to take the damage.
Mm-hmm.
Can't figure it out. I just watched a bunch of videos where people solo these things.
Oh, yeah. I've seen people do it. I've seen someone solo one in a Cyclops in a Sidewinder. It was a bloody long fight, but he did it. I think he had about 4% of his hull left by the end of it, but he still did it.
I don't recommend that.
No.
No.
I think he reloaded his gun like 19 times. It was ridiculous, but but he did it. He killed it.
I mean, it's possible.
Highly unlikely.
I mean, but neither of you guys have, loads of Thargoid experience. That probably wasn't the first time you'd met a Thargoid, the guide in a Sidewinder, is it?
It's very true. So I might go out and buy myself yet another Anaconda. What?
Or just drop 100 million credits here. It's fine.
It makes it sound like I'm like it's just pittance. It's not, okay? 100 million is a massive chunk out of my bank balance.
Does it go below $1 billion?
If I did another Anaconda for an anti-Thargoid build, probably.
Controversial.
Debating whether to convert from the anti-Thargoid Conda to a second vet.
Now that would be a big ask. I mean, just alone.
I think I can make it work with the Conda.
If I did it with a second vet, there is a massive problem. What would I call it? Because there is only one MF Blackwatch.
That's true. Oh. The Normandy.
I can't call it the Normandy.
You can. It can take down big-ass aliens.
That's very true. It can. It can.
That's a fair point, Woo. When LTDs were broken, 100 mil was less than an hour's work.
When LTDs were broken, 100 mil wasn't even an hour. Believe me, we know.
Miss those days.
Those were some good streams.
100 mil is like 2 or 3 cores.
It really was. We were literally going... I mean, it was when subsurface mining was broken. And you were getting like 30-something tons of LTDs out of us on subsurface. We were looking for one that was like 3 subsurface deposits. Because you'd sit there for literally 15 minutes just nom 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 nom.
Those were the days.
Those were the days. Yes. Yeah, and then they had to rebalance that because that was stupid.
I think it was given as a freebie just to get everybody to buy into fleet carriers. So they
Oh,
would
no doubt. That would make perfect
just
sense.
long enough to make that kind of money.
That's bright. Thank you very much.
Could have been worse. Could have done this.
He boosted.
Hammer, it looks like you farted.
What do you mean, looks like? Right, that's it. We're calling it for today. Thank you very much, everyone who's joined us today. We'll be more Thargoid hunting next week. Might put some time in, see if I can come up with another ship that can go up against the Cyclops. Got lots of options out there, but I've got to actually put the time in to do it. Yeah.
We need that extra pilot to divert its attention.
We really
so
do.
much
We
better
need.
when
When we have 3 pilots, we can normally do it.
Yeah.
2 pilots, neither one of us is good enough for it yet. Which kind of sucks. But anyway. Until next week, you lot take care of yourselves. There is D&D on Tuesday. We're in another big fight.
Oh boy.
And there's some big revelations coming, apparently, so you might want to tune in for that. Back on Friday with We're Not Sure Yet, because we just finished the Dungeons 3 stream.
Yep.
So I'll have another one for you on Friday. Saturday, we're back with Inquisitor.
Collector Limpet expired.
No, not in Collector Olympic expired. Obviously, she hasn't been watching the gameplay. 40k Inquisitor Martyr.
Oh, Rival loves that.
I'm having so much fun with that. And then back again next week with more Thargoid hunting on the Elite Dangerous. So there you go, you've got a full week ahead of you. There is links in descriptions and things for the YouTube channel and the Twitch channel, so you can always keep up to date. And all the live streams are recorded and put onto YouTube, so if you want to know things we've done in the past, like where you can get Guardian FSDs from, how to get them done, and things like that, they're all in there. But until next time, you lot take care of yourselves. From myself and from Commander Hammer.
Have a good week, everybody. Happy Easter.
And from Hammer 2 and from Red Moogle. That's the hand. And from me, you take care. We'll see you later. Bye bye.